Hey you guys, so I started out with a face full of foundation and I ended up just taking my nose ring out right away. I didn't want to deal with everything that I dealt with in the last video. So first things first is I'm slightly contouring the cheeks. Since I'm supposed to be an anime character, they are very flat and round faces, so I'm just doing little bits here and there just to accentuate some features, but I'm not doing anything crazy, and I'm mostly highlighting to bring my face forward, and that's about it on the highlighting and contour aspect of this look. I just wanted to say that I was really excited to do this look. It's actually a two-part look and I will be uploading another video for the other half very soon, so keep an eye out for that because it's basically Sailor Venus with a little twist. Alright, so next I am taking my Koty translucent loose powder once more to bake thy face once again. I'm really packing on the powder because I want a flawless face since I'm an anime character, well, supposed to be, and they have perfect faces, as many of you know, so I'm going to leave this on for as long as I can to really set all that highlight and concealer right in place. I'm going to be doing my brows in between. I'm going to be doing anything just to pass the time. So I'm taking my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown and I'm trying to make my brows as straight as I can. I kind of struggle with my brows tonight, but concealer is there to help you in times of need. Let me just tell you that. So just try to make your brows as straight as you can, just because they don't really have much shape to the brows, the characters of the Sailor Scouts. And they look pretty young, and having a straight brow makes you look a lot younger, or at least a little bit younger. That's just a little tip I learned, so that's what I did with my brows, just made them as straight as I could. Alright, so now I am just wiping off all the excess loose powder. I believed it was setting long enough, and I'm just kind of blending everything together down the neck, etc, etc. And I'm going to move on to blush. I'm using a really pink blush and I'm centering it at the apples of the cheeks because they don't, like I said, they don't have much shape or dimension to the face, so but they blush a lot, so I'm trying to use the blush to kind of resemble that. I didn't do much of a highlight for this look, just at the very tops and back of my cheekbones, just to kind of give like a natural highlight to the face. After I primed my eyes, I'm setting it with the Too Faced shadow in Coconut Cream in the Semi Sweet palette. I'm setting this all over my eyes, and then I'm just sniffing the shit out of that palette. It smells so fucking good. Then I'm taking a very matte white shade from the Avant Pop Palette by NYX, and I'm as well putting that all over the lid to really brighten the eyes, make them look a little bigger, and help for the transitions of the shadows. So I'm taking this light peachy shade from the same Avant Pop palette, and I'm putting this in my crease kind of as a base for the transition shade. So like a transition base transition, I don't know. But I'm putting that in the crease, and then I'm going back to the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm going to be picking up the shade Peanut Butter, which is a beautiful orange brown. It's seriously my favorite shade in that whole palette. It's so pretty, and I'm putting this right over top that light peachy shade, and this will be the final transition shade for all the shadows. Then I'm taking Hot Red by NYX, and I'm putting this in the outer corner of the eye, trying to kind of make a cat eye shape with it, but nothing too fancy, you know, nothing too fancy. Don't go too crazy trying to get a cat eye shape with the shadow. That's just a general look. And then I'm just taking a fluffy brush and blending that shit out. Now I'm taking an orange shadow from a really old Ulta palette, and I'm putting that in the middle of the lid, blending it into the Hot Red, and that's about it. Also, I just wanted to say sorry if you can hear my dog snoring in the background. Super distracting, I know, and I'm sorry for that, but you gotta deal with it. Sorry, bud. And then I'm just blending all of that out now. You gotta blend. For this look at least, I really wanted no harsh edges whatsoever. Then I'm going back to that Avant Pop palette and taking that bright yellow and putting it on the inner third of the eye, blending it into the orange. And then I'm taking another yellow from that same old Ulta palette and putting it over top of that so it's more opaque. Then just gonna blend it out some more and add some more color here and there just to get the pigmentation I want, and that's about it for the shadows. Now I'm taking a NYX liquid liner that's really freaking awesome, an electric blue that is basically identical to the same color as Sailor Venus's bow, and all I'm doing is just making a simple cat eye out of this. Not making it too thick, it's gonna be pretty thin, and that's about it for the eyes. Now I'm taking an almost identical blue shadow from that Avant Pop palette once again, and I'm just setting that liner so it will stay in place throughout anything and everything. Here I'm just gonna be curling my lashes, applying some mascara to top and bottom lashes, and I will be putting on falsies for this just because I feel like the look is almost too dramatic without at least a very natural pair of falsies. So that's what you will see I'm doing. I also put some white eyeliner on my waterline and just dabbed it out with my finger. This will really open up the eyes and make them look really wide, and yeah. So this is the finished eye. I'm going to do the other eye off camera, and this is what you should have so far. Now let's move on to the lips. For the lips, I'm taking the NYX liner in Peekaboo Neutral. As I said in my previous videos, this is the shit. This is my favorite liner. This is the best liner in the world, the best nude lip liner you can get. I strongly suggest getting this if you do not have it yet. It's generally always sold out, but if you see it, fucking grab that shit, take it home with you, put it on, wear it every day of your life. You'll be glam and killing shit. Anyways, and then I'm taking the soft matte lip cream in Tokyo and I'm just adding that on top of it, and that's the finished look. So this is the finished look, and it was so fun to do. I love Sailor Moon. Sailor Venus is my favorite Sailor Scout. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and have a great Halloween, you guys.